friends, to my to all of you, I hope you are fine. मैं आपका साथी मन्नान सर, आई एम लॉयर। दोस्त, आपकी दुनिया में मैं भी शामिल हूँ, मेरे दुनिया में आप भी शामिल हो। ये दुनिया वो है इंग्लिश की दुनिया, जहाँ सब अपने ही शामिल हैं और सब सीखने के लिए बेकरार हैं। क्या आप बेकरार हो कि नहीं? क्या आप बेचैन हो कि नहीं? अगर बेचैन हो, वास्तव में आप कुछ सीखना चाहते हो इंग्लिश की दुनिया क्या होती है, तो अंत तक बने रहिए और बेल आइकन का बटन दबाइए, धीरे से आगे बढ़ाइए। आपका सहारा लोगों को बनेगा बहुत पावरफुल सहारा और वो सफल हो सकते हैं। आज इंग्लिश की दुनिया में बहुत जबरदस्त आपको न्यूज़ मिलने वाला है, जानकारी मिलने वाली है, नॉलेज मिलने वाली है। बच्चे कैसे धुआंधार इंग्लिश बोलते हैं दोस्त, ये आप भी जानते हैं। जिंदगी बड़ी खूबसूरत है, आप कितने खूबसूरत हो ये काबिलियत दिखाने के बाद पता चलता है। ये काबिलियत दिखाने के बाद पता चलता है, तब आप नहीं बताते हो, तब दुनिया बताती है यू आर ग्रेट, यू आर ग्रेट, आप महान, आप पावरफुल हो, आप सब कुछ। जब आप अपनी बाजा बजाते हैं, ठीक है, जब आपकी मशीन चलती है। यस, हमेशा इंसान को तलाश करनी चाहिए अपने तराशने की। हमेशा इंसान को तलाश करनी चाहिए अपने ब्रेन की। क्या कमी है, क्या दिक्कत है, क्या कहाँ अप डाउन है, उसको मेंटेन रखना जरूरी है, ये जरूरी है। किसी शायर ने बड़े अच्छे अल्फाजों में बयां किया है, तलाश कर, क्या कहा? तलाश कर मेरी कमी, तलाश कर मेरी कमी अपने दिल में, तलाश कर मेरी कमी अपने दिल में, दर्द हो तो समझ लेना रिश्ता भी बाकी, दर्द हो तो समझ लेना रिश्ता भी। तलाश कर मेरी एहसास, तलाश कर मेरी एहसास अपने रग रग में, तलाश कर मेरी एहसास अपने रग रग में, मन न लगे तो समझ लेना मोहब्बत अभी बाकी है। अब कैसा मोहब्बत है? माँ बाप, माँ बेटा का मोहब्बत है, बाप बेटा का मोहब्बत है, भाई बहन का मोहब्बत है, टीचर विद्यार्थी का मोहब्बत है। अब आप अपने नजरिए से क्या सोच रहे होंगे कि आप जानते हैं, मैं आपको तो देख रहा हूं, आप क्या सोच रहे हैं। ठीक है, मैं आपके साथ बना हूं, देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम, यू आर ग्रेट, नाउ बी रेडी टू लिसन केयरफुली। हाउ आर दे टॉकिंग? यस, you can become a good speaker. I am with you forever. There is no problem. आइए चलते हैं। Yes, what's your name?
My name is Mahfouz.
Yes, Mahfouz Ali. Mahfouz is standing here. Now he is ready to talk. What's your name?
My name is Suresh Pandey.
Yes, Suresh Pandey. He is also ready. Now they will discuss. You should listen carefully. Yes, talk and hear. Oh.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
I am fine. What about you, my friend?
I am good.
What is your name?
My name is Mahfouz.
From where are you?
I am from Floria.
Where is Floria?
Floria is the site of Katara. You know, my dear. What about you? Where are you from?
I am from also Katara.
Okay, my dear. So, why did you come here?
What?
Why did you come here?
I am coming here for learning English.
I came here. Okay, my dear. You came here for learning English. So, can you tell me about English? Do you know about English?
Yes, English is a very powerful language. If you know English, then you can survive your life very easily at anywhere.
Okay, my dear. So, can you tell me how many members in your family?
There are five members in my family. There are 2 elder sisters in my family, and my father and mother, and including me, there are 5 members in my family. And how many siblings have you?
I have 4 siblings. So can you tell me, my
Tell me
dear?
the position of you.
My position is second.
Yes,
So,
second.
my dear, can you tell me who is the head on your family?
My grandmother is head of my family. He is taking all decision of my family.
Okay, my
She is
dear.
taking all decision of my family.
Okay, my dear. So can you tell me what's your opinion about government sector or private sector? Do you know about both?
Yes, I know about both. In nowadays we are looking at
So
there
what's
are
your opinion? Government sector is good or private sector?
for private. From my side, private sector is a good opportunity for all peoples, because nowadays you are looking that there are many people who are preparing for government exam. for government exam. But do you know about the rule of government exam? There are no any pension came since 2004 after 60 years. But in private sector you will earn a lots of money, a lots of money. Okay, that's I'd say that private sector is good, better than government sector.
No, my dear, I can't accept your word because you don't know about government sector. Do you know, my dear, if you want to in government sector, there are many facilities. Do you know if in the government sector, hospitals, railway, buses, police, even armies, and you don't know, my dear, is a Roshan Saab, the government sector give free food to poor people. You know, my dear, so how do you say that government sector is not good? Because you don't know, in government sector there are many buses, railway stations, the railways, there are many hospitals, there are many schools are available. And how do you say that government sector is not good? You don't know, my dear, in government sector hospital, if someone ill and he wants to treatment, and he will go to in the government sector hospital, and he get treatment free. You don't know, my dear, if you want to you said that in private sector job opportunities. Do you know, my dear, if you get a job in private sector, your job sometimes, and you can't give a good work, you can't do a great job, do work. So the managers fired you at that time. In government sector, when you get a job, the job is permanently for you.
Okay, my dear,
The job is permanently for you. No one can fire you, no one can steal your job in government sector. So how can you say that the government sector is not good? That's why I am saying the government sector is better than your private sector.
Okay, my dear friend, but I didn't accept your word, because private sector is nowadays private sector is better than government sector. Nowadays you are looking that there are many people who want to take job in government sector because they want to only permanent job. But if you take if you take in private job, you can take your position by your mind, by your skill. You didn't need anyone. You didn't need any government employees. If you are a government employee, you have to take so much time for promoting yourself. But if you in private sector, you can promote yourself. You can take any position. You can take any position like CA, like manager, by yourself, by your skill. So I can say that private sector is better than government sector. Before sometimes, my dear friend, before sometimes you are saying that government sector is very good. Okay, you are saying that government are giving free foods to the people, but it is the scheme of government, it is good for all people. It is only that people take who are poor, but who are rich, they didn't take. If you are rich, you are only take that salary. You are only take too much salary in private sector, but in government sector you can take only that salary which the government you give. But in private sector you can earn a lot of money.
Listen, my dear.
So I can say that private sector is better than government sector.
Okay, listen, my dear, I can't accept your word because you don't know in today's world, if you get a private sector job, no, you said that you can promote yourself very easily, but I can't accept your word. In today's world, you can see that rich people get a private job is very easily. And what about poor people? So you said that you can get very easily opportunities. There are many private sector, I don't know. So the rich people get the job very easily with the help of connection. And you don't know what about poor people?
What?
How will he get a job? No, that's why I said in government sector, a poor are a poor person, children, a poor man who haven't food, who haven't nothing, but he with his hard working, he get a job. He become a IS officer, he become a GM, he become a PCS, he become a police officer, and even an army officer with the help of hard working. He provides the government sector. You don't know, my dear. You said that private sector you can promote yourself very easily. So what about poor people? How will you get a job in the private sector? What the scheme of your private sector about poor people? You don't know, my dear. If in government sector, government sector see no rich, no poor, you see equally everyone. You don't know, my dear. The poor person wants job in government sector. He can get a job very easily in government sector. Even he want to get a job in private sector. He wants to get a job in private sector. So what will you do at that time? So how can you say that private sector is very good? No, my dear. I can't accept your word. Private sector is very good in my opinion.
Okay, my dear friend, but I can't accept your word because private sector is better than government sector. Because you are saying that before sometimes you are saying that for poor people, there are no any opportunity for there are no any opportunity private job for poor people in private job. But I am also saying that there are no any opportunity for government job for poor people.
No,
because if they want, if
you are saying
yes, I accept your word that by his hard working he can reach his position. But for taking job, he has to pay the more money for taking his position. He can't take his job, he can't take any government job before giving any money. For taking the government job, he have to pay the money which they asked. Yes, so I can say that private sector is better than government sector.
No, my dear, I can't accept your word because you don't know. Perhaps you don't know. In today's world, if you ill in someone family, someone ill in their family, he wants a treatment, and he is very poor. He hasn't money to go. He hasn't money to go in private sector hospital to give more money to get treatment. And if you don't know, my dear, in a government sector, if you want to treatment, there are many hospitals who give treatment to free. You don't know, my dear. I am saying about poor people. You don't know if poor people want treatment, if he wants to medicine, if he wants to education. So how will he get? He get only in government sector. You don't know, my dear. Before some time you are saying if you want to in government sector job, at that time you want to give more money to get a job. No, my dear, I can't accept the word because perhaps you don't know in government sector. If you have knowledge, then you get a job. You can get a job, and perhaps you don't, and then you have didn't knowledge. You can't get a job in the government sector. And you are saying
Okay, my dear friend.
listen, my dear.
Okay,
Listen. So, and you are saying in the private sector is very opportunity. But you don't know, my dear. If a rich man want to get a job in private sector, he wants very easily. He wants a job very easily with the help of connection. You don't know, my dear. He gives the money in private sector, and he get a job very easily. So what about poor people? You don't know, my dear. If poor people want a job, want a job in a government sector, he have a knowledge, and he has a knowledge, so he get a job very easily in a government sector. That's why I said government sector is very good in case of private sector.
Okay, my dear friend, but I can't accept your word because before sometimes you are saying that if you want to job in government sector, you didn't have to pay the money. But before okay, my dear friend, before some time you spoke that government sector is good, but you don't know about private sector. Private sector is better than government sector. Nowadays you are looking that there are many literature person who want to prepare for IIT exam. By doing IIT, they want to become an engineer, and they want to survive his whole life in private sector, and they want to earn a lot of money in private sector. It is only possible in private sector. And if they want to, if they go in government sector, they didn't earn a lot of money. So I can say that private sector is better than government sector. And before sometimes you are saying that there are no any people who want to go in government sector, they didn't give any money. But before some days you are saying that there are SSC exam, they are need for only money. They take money and they play with the future of the students. So I can say that government sector is very bad and private sector is very good.
Listen. You are saying wrong, because before some time I was saying, so what about the hospital in government sector, and you are saying wrong. So can you tell me?
No, you are saying that in government sector there are no any person who pay money.
Listen, my dear.
They are go only by his hard working.
Listen, my dear.
But there are many students who was prepared. There are many students who want to give the SSC exam and they do the hard work. And they didn't reach at their position.
No, my
only for leaking the paper.
Listen, my dear. I speak. So before some time you were speaking. So in government sector, private sector is very good. Perhaps you don't know, my dear. In private sector, in government sector, do you know, my dear? If someone wants to go to in Mumbai, if someone wants to go to another city, if someone wants to go in another place, so how will he go? He will go with the help of that train, with the help of bus, with taxis. And do you know, my dear friend, in today's world,
Okay, very good. Yes, very good. You are looking there, the students are standing and they are talking properly. Yes, I have already told you, without fault none can become a good. बिना गलती के कोई अच्छा बन नहीं सकता. बट गलती के चक्कर में अपनी जुबान को रोक लेना, ये महानता है. ये सोचो गलत निकलेगा, अपने आप को निगेटिव बना लेना, ये महानता है. गलत निकल रहा है, निकलने दो. जो निकलता है उसका मंजिल आसान होता है. जो झरना बहता है वो पानी पाक होता है. जो झरना बहता है वो पानी इंसान पी सकता है. जो आपका ये नदी है, ये सागर है. आप किस दुनिया में रहते हो? जहां जानवरों की दुनिया है वहां आपकी भी दुनिया है. समझ गए? आपको अपने ये जो सागर आपके अंदर है, इसके अंदर से निकालना जरूरी है. जो सागर पैक है उसकी कोई कीमत नहीं है. जो तालाब पैक है उसकी कोई कीमत नहीं है. उसमें कचरे ज्यादा हैं, उसमें गंदगी ज्यादा है, वो पानी में फाउल स्मेलिंग होती है, बदबू होती है. तो ऐसे आपकी बॉडी है, आपकी बॉडी में जो नॉलेज कान से प्रवेश करता है, कान से, उसको जब आप ये सागर से निकालोगे, आप कामयाब इंसान हो, आप पावरफुल इंसान हो. मैं खड़ा तेरे लिए, तू किसके लिए खड़ा? तू भी खड़ा हो अपने लिए, वरना बाहर कोई और खड़ा तेरे लिए दसेगा, है ना? ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. आप हमेशा अपने आप को हाई अलर्ट में रखो. आप हमेशा अपने आप को बनाने की चेष्टा रखो. जिंदगी बनाने में गुजार दो. क्यों? आपके माँ बाप ने आपको बनाने में अपने आप को गुजार दिया. आपको बनाने में अपनी हस्तियां मिटा दी. आपको बनाने में अपनी जवानी त्याग दी. आपको बनाने में उन्होंने क्या क्या नहीं किया. तो जवानी मिली है, जवानी में आप अपने मंजिल को पाने के लिए अपने इच्छा त्याग दो, आप सफल हो जाएंगे. ठीक है, वेरी गुड डियर, आई एम प्राउड ऑफ यू, बट यू शुड टॉक ऑन वेरी स्पॉट. यू शुड इम्प्रूव दैट, यू शुड बेटर दैट इन कमिंग टाइम्स. वेरी गुड. नाउ सी यू अगेन.